Hi everybody, Patrick here from EngineeringShock.com, ElectronicLessons.com, and PaintballProps.com. This is my Domination box set. Very easy to use, lots of fun. Let me go over the hardware here, and I'm going to break this video into segments so that you get all of the information as fast as possible. So you got your LCD, red LED bank, blue LED bank, blue clock, red LED button, green LED button. I obviously like to have had a blue LED button here, but my supplier screwed up, so it still looks really cool. You've got your main board here, and your main board is your processor board. It links everything together, and we've got two dip switches here. We're going to get to those in just a second. They have each of them have different functions that set up and customize how you play. And you've got two onboard buttons here that serve as an extra for these two buttons, but these two buttons are what you would use in the game. They are mountable. They've got a screw. You can drill and easily mount it to your board, or to your box set. I sell the electronics, and the electronics only. You make your own Domination box. Everything on here has mounting holes, substantially large mounting holes, so that you can easily mount it to your box. Even the LCD has mounting holes, 4 mounting holes. So mounting it is not an issue. You just need a little bit of creativity as to how you want your Domination box to look. I sell the circuitry, you make the box. So let's go through a quick game. I'm going to talk as fast as I can so that I can keep your attention, and then we'll go through the different modes of operation. So I'm just going to go through a quick game here, and then we'll go through some different modes of operation. You won't be able to see the LCD very well with this camera, but the LCD does look cool. I'll try to go through everything quickly.
Let's play Domination!
During that power-up sequence, the LCD said, "Let's play Domination." Now it says, "Enter game points now." As you can see, both of the LEDs are lit up, or the LED buttons, but we're not going to use those right now. We're going to use the timer buttons here. Now, we can set points together or separately. Right now, I'm just going to set them together. So, in order to increment, I tap. If I want to go to the next digit, I hold it down, and I increment. Next digit, skip this digit. So if I go on with this, I've set in a game where the winner has to accumulate 3,033 points, which obviously is very high. You'd have to have a really long game for that. Press it again, hold it down. Now that blinking looks really amazing in the dark, and it's actually brighter than my camera's letting on. So now the LCD says, "Game on, we're ready to go." Both teams are at 0 points. So I hold down the button, any button, say I'm the blue team. It says setting controls, and it counts up from 1 to 9. And it says blue team in control. If I let go, this is one of the two delays. This is where the delays come in that relate to these two dip switches. The left dip switch gives us 4 different timing options, speed options, for how long it takes to count up. So it says setting controls when I hold down a button, and it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But if I let go and I don't hold it down for long enough, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I let go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Blue team in control.
So now you'll notice that I'm starting to accumulate points. So again, if you can't see it counting up,
blue team in control.
I apologize. So I can set that speed using this dip switch right here labeled D1 to D4. So I've got the rightmost switch on, labeled on the dip switch itself, switch 4, but it's actually set D1. So I've got D1 flipped high, and during power up, that means that this will count up the slowest. If I have this turned off and 1 set, then it'll count up faster. Now I've got the timers set to accumulate points really, really, really fast, and to choose that speed, I use this dip switch. So again, I'll press the button.
Blue team in control.
And so yes, so now if I want to reset mid-game, you might have to do this twice. You have to press the buttons at the exact same time. Now if you don't, it'll start counting up for the team that pressed first, but See? Setting controls. You have to do it at the exact same time. There we go. Reset.
Let's play Domination.
Now, what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to go through a really quick game, and we're going to keep the same settings. We're going to set the game to 20 points. And I'm going to let a team win here. I'm going to let the blue team win. So it says game on. Setting controls 1, 2, 3. As you can see, it's counting up. I hope you can see it anyway.
Blue team in control. Game over.
So when the game's over, what happens is the winning team display will blink, the winning team LED bank will stay on, and the LCD says game over, blue team wins. In the case where red team wins, it says game over, red team wins. Now in order to reset here, I have to just press both buttons at the same time and hold it. However, this is a perfect opportunity to change the settings. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to switch the rightmost dip switch on the time dip switch. So the time dip switch has 4 settings labeled T1, T2, T3, and T4. The delay section dip switch has D1, D2, D3, D4. D4 is the fastest, T1 is the fastest, or sorry, D4 is the fastest, T4 is the fastest, T1 is the slowest, D1 is the slowest. And you can fiddle with these different settings because there's 4 different, you'll want to customize it the way you want to customize it. So I'm going to make the time, the points accumulate really slowly by flipping up T1. And I'm going to make the delay really fast by turning off D1 and turning on D4. It's really not as complicated as I'm making it sound. I apologize. You'll fiddle with it. You'll easily customize it. It's so easy to use. Anyhow, I've set those dip switches. I'm going to reset. So I press both buttons.
Let's play Domination.
So I'll set the points to 20. So I've got the setting controls set to count up really fast and the points to accumulate really slowly. Setting controls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do that again.
Red team in control.
But you'll notice again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Red team in control.
We are not counting the points are not accumulating nearly as fast. So you can set those values, how fast the setting controls counts up, and how so that's basically between the time you press the button and the time that you start accumulating points. But now we're accumulating points so slowly. Red team won, game over, red team wins. It's blinking. Again, I can reset the controls at this point if I'd like. I'm going to switch. I'm going to make both really fast. So I'm setting T4 on, and I'm setting D4 on. Let's reset the system.
Let's play Domination.
Now here's something neat. Say you want to set a handicap for one team. You want to set a handicap for one team? All you have to do is there's a wire connecting this pin underneath to this pin labeled C. If I remove that female-to-female wire connection, hopefully you can see that. I'm sorry if you can't. If I remove that, now I can set points individually. So blue team's set to 100, and red team, let's say it's set to 1,000. Neat, eh? Anyhow, so that's how you set that. If you want to set different points, point requirements for different teams, all you have to do is remove that female jumper pin, and it's really easy. It's female, so you can just plug it back in underneath, and you're back to normal. You can even set in a toggle switch on your board if you'd like. So that's it. Game on. Again, if you haven't been able to read the LCD, I'm really sorry, but when you purchase this, again, you get the LCD. All of this connected and tested personally by me. Red LED bank, blue LED bank, blue clock board, red clock board, the Domination processor board, the two buttons. Again, everything connected and ready to go. You just need your own power supply. And what you're going to need for a power supply is a 9 to 12 volt source. You need it if you're using an AC wall adapter. You can do that. It has to be rated for 9 to 12 volts DC out at 1 amp or higher. So, but if you're using a battery source, there is a terminal here labeled 12 volts and ground. You don't have to use 12 volts, but you place your positive power supply pin on the left terminal and your ground, your battery ground, on the right. And it works the same as plugging in using the DC jack here. It's just an alternate way to power the board. Anyhow, that's the Domination box. Once you get it, once you mount everything, it's actually really easy to get started with this. You'll customize your operation using these two dip switches. Totally easy to use and ready right out of the box. You just start mounting it to your whatever fixture you like, and you're off to the races. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this has been a useful video for you. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to ask. This will be available at engineeringshock.com, paintballprops.com, and on our eBay store found through electroniclessons.com. And I will place those links on this video below when I have them up and running. So thanks for watching, everyone.